Hello singing friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Miki, your friendly neighborhood singing coach. I hope you're doing well. When I'm filming this video, it is Saturday, the day after Ofra Haza's birthday. And my viewer, Loris, asked me to react to the song Take 7 out of 8 or 7/8 from the album Kirya. And he writes, the song is in Arabic, and although I couldn't find the lyrics, I did find an overview of the song on Amazon. The overview says, Take 7 of 8 is a Middle Eastern flavored dance song that figured in celebrations and wedding parties. The sax and oud, a bagpipe violin-like instrument, figure here. When peace finally comes, let's all dance to this. So I can get down to a peace jam. Let's check it out, shall we? This is Take 7 out of 8 or 7/8 from the album Kirya by Ofra Haza. So is this song in 7/8 time? I think it might be. I'm trying to count it, but it's kind of a difficult time signature. So I think that's what's going on. That's why it's called Take 7/8. You jazz heads out there that deal with more complex time signatures, let me know if it is indeed in 7/8. And I kind of like that this is kind of out there sounding. It does sound like more like experimental jazz, you know? I've never been particularly drawn to the sax as an instrument. I just always have this like cheese factor associated with it from like Kenny G, and I know that that's not fair. He's kind of become a cliche, and that's not to ding Kenny G at all. He is a really, really good player. There is like a certain cheesiness factor to it, and only when I started playing with my main collaborator, AR, who also plays the sax really, really beautifully, and that's what he went to school for, did I gain more of an appreciation for it. But that's only to say that like hearing the sax in this song is cool because it's kind of played in this unrestrained kind of way, you know, like it's not this like very polished sounding. It almost sounds like it's like going off the rails, you know, like utilizing the instrument in a way that you're like making use of the cracks and the squeaks, and it's almost more like a human voice or something, you know, and hearing it mixed with the way that she's doing those very free, improvised melodic lines. I like the interplay of the two. And so I appreciate the sax in this context much more than I probably would in like a more polished or formal jazz song, if that makes sense. All right, but it's kind of funny to think about this as like saying, you know, when there's peace in the world, we should dance to this song, because if it is indeed in 7/8, which I think it is, that would be pretty hard to dance to. That's just me. I mean, trying to dance with like 7 beats, I think would be a little bit confusing. just gonna stop it there for a moment so I don't get flagged. So I really, really like the sound of the sax in this. You know, you can almost hear how it sounds like a voice, right? When it goes like that, whoa, 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 down there with like the vibrato, you know? It's really cool how human you can make the certain instruments sound. And the other thing is, you know, the counterpoint to that is that she is singing in Arabic, and obviously I don't speak Arabic. So it almost feels more like her voice is an instrument in this song because I can't zero in on the lyrics. You know, I have this thing where when I listen to songs, the first thing that I pay attention to is the lyrics, because for me, when I write, that's the most important element for me, is to really say something with the lyrics. And it becomes a problem for me sometimes because I get so caught up in listening to the lyrics, it's hard for me to pay attention to the gestalt and really hear the music. Whereas like in this, I don't have to pay attention to the lyrics because, you know, I can maybe make out some of the sounds and words like galbi, you know, but I don't know what they mean. So it doesn't draw my attention so much. And I appreciate that in a way. It's like when I try to sleep, if somebody is speaking or the television is on or something, I can't sleep because I focus so much on what they're saying and my brain can't like let go of that. It's like a pit bull. It just like holds on and I can't release the words and let my brain relax if it has something that it's gonna zero in on that like that. But if I am listening to the television in another language that I don't understand, I can go to sleep because then it's just like white noise or something to me. And it's like this doesn't pull my attention because it just becomes part of the instrumentation in her voice and I'm not listening so much to the lyrics. So I think it's a really cool, unique kind of song. You know, it's got a lot going on, obviously, with the really interesting time signature and interesting instrumentation. I'm talking 90 miles an hour for some reason. So I'm like tripping over my words. I promise I did not have a lot of caffeine today. I don't know what's going on with me. So I should really just slow down. Take the New Yorker. You could take the New Yorker to suburbia, but you can't take the, you can take the New Yorker to suburbia, but you can't take the New Yorker out of the New Yorker, right? I think I just made that up, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, so I think it's a really unique combination of elements and there's a lot going on, a lot to pay attention to. I certainly wouldn't see this as like a single, you know, like it's not something that's like really catchy or hooky, but it is really beautiful. And it stands out to me that when she sings in Arabic, she sings with even more melismas, you know, than she does when she's singing in Hebrew or especially in like English or something, you know, she really strips it back when she's singing in English. So it's an interesting, innate character of the language that brings out that side of her and makes her really sing with a lot of ornamentation. But I think this is beautiful and really well produced and definitely doesn't suffer from being tied to the time period. You know, in 92 when it was released, it sounds very modern because of the instrumentation. It sounds kind of timeless and really unique and beautiful. Cool, very, very cool beat. And I take back what I said before about not being able to dance to it. You could, if you did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then like hopped into the next beat, right? Like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 1, right? You probably would have to hop on that last beat. So I could totally see dancing to this. It's definitely very, very lively. It sounds like there's like an oboe in there as well. I wonder what the full instrumentation is of the song, but I really do like the beat. Feels very tribal, very free, very improvised, and I love the interplay of her voice as really another instrument in the song. So I think it's beautiful, really interesting. Thank you for sharing, Loris. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you guys here next time. Until then, take care And of course, happy singing. Bye.